Hyundai has had a very successful business model in order to gain market share. What they do are produce well-designed cars that are well-made and charge less for them to undercut the competition. Well, there are new players just about to emerge onto the marketplace that could be doing the same thing to Hyundai and the rest of the auto industry. Until now, the Chinese auto industry has concentrated on expanding their domestic market. But even with 20% growth in Chinese auto sales yearly, these manufacturers are now setting their sights on North America. At this year's North American International Auto Show in Detroit, there were several Chinese manufacturers showing off their products, with some cars set to sell far below $10,000. Are the North American manufacturers feeling the heat?
Well, like anything, if you add more manufacturers to the marketplace, then the market share is going to shift around a little bit, but we all need to continue to strive to improve because the consumer ultimately decides.
Toyota adapted the strategy of cheap, well-built cars decades ago to gain market share in North America.
Competition always improves the breed. But I think that any new car company coming to North America has to think about a number of things. One is, does the vehicle meet the needs of the average consumer? Do you have the dealer network and the quality levels to be able to support an effective launch? And because we have some history in North America of new brands coming in only to fail because they haven't attended to all of those details.
Others say if you can't beat them, be quick and join them.
One of the keys is not to ignore that this is a global economy, and to think that it is not as just simply stick your head in the sand and not realize what's really going on. What we want to do is capture the momentum that we see going on in China and bring some of it back over here into the United States, and that's possible to be done.
Robert Ficano and others like him are hoping that the Chinese will use the infrastructure and research and development available in the Detroit-Windsor area. Tin Pamplin has been covering the Chinese auto industry for 6 years for NBC News and has visited the factories producing the cars we'll soon be seeing here.
They're copying what America's doing, they're copying what the Germans are doing, they're certainly copying what the Detroit 3 are doing as far as their styling. They're not copying, however, well they're trying to, but they're not doing a very good job of pulling off the manufacturing technologies and the manufacturing style. It's very old school. Everything's done by hand in China. I mean, quality is subjective, okay? But it's not up to American standards. It's basically the lowest standard possible. I mean, you will find when we were at Geely, they presented a vehicle to us which looks really nice on the outside, looks like a Lexus. But you look a little deeper, and this breaks and that breaks, and the door handle falls off. I mean, it looks good. It's good from far, but far from good.
But the Chinese may be less worried about quality and more about price.
Are these going to be disposable cars?
They are. I mean, you see nowadays, you see television sets. Growing up, we had television sets that would last 20, 30 years. Now a television set will last 5, 6 years. You throw it away and buy another one. Same with cars. You'll buy a car for $6,000, $7,000, $8,000. Throw it away after 3 years, go buy another one.
Make no mistake about it, the Chinese are coming. Just look at the back of any appliance in your house, whether it's a TV, a microwave, or a toaster. Everything seems to be made in China, and your next car might be as well.